for coming for our call. Oh, what a day. What a day, what a day.
Don't even know what that was.
Yeah, nah, Wi-Fi.
Nah, that was I can't even. I don't even know what to blame that one on.
Wi-Fi bingo, man. What a day.
Do you reckon you ever run the marathon?
I saw a tweet, yeah. And it was a beautiful tweet. It says, I'm approaching age 30. And as we come to 30 or something, the urge to start taking part in marathons, I have to keep repelling the urge to take part in marathons. And it's mad. Why do people get older and feel like they need to run the marathon? Why weren't we doing it at 19 when we were in prime shape?
I don't know, man. I wish I could tell you because like everyone around me just gotten into running recently. Like whether it's a 5K, a 10K. Like the last time during lockdown, everyone was trying to do their little 5K.
The funny thing is, what hurts me is when you used to be the runner in the whole batch, in every friendship group, when you was the one that was known to be the runner, and now people are doing marathons on your head, and you're thinking, I've been surpassed by my peers. Like the people I'm seeing taking part in marathons, I'm thinking, what?
You was never that guy back then.
What? Yeah, word. I was like, you run like you got asthma. Last time I checked.
You're telling me if we raced right now, you could beat me? Nah.
Yeah,
that's
the humbler.
That in secondary school.
That's the humbler. And the thing is, I wasn't even going back to secondary school. I was going to let's say you, like up until like 22 something, I would still put myself up there. But now, I'm playing football. I'm getting stitched 3 minutes in. I'm saying nah. A marathon, and this is the thing, what people think, marathon's no joke. You know, you gotta train for a marathon,
bro.
That's what people be thinking. Like people just turn up on the day after a week's rehearsal. You will throw up. You gotta train for at least 6 months to run a marathon.
You gotta be in the gym as well, you know. I didn't deep. You have to be in the gym. You have to be in the gym to like the leg days are crucial, fam.
A marathon, you put your body through it. I might do one. Yeah. I might do one before I had my first child.
You can feel it bubbling in you. You just feel the marathon urge bubbling in you.
Before I had my first child.
The average, fast time is 4:30. Do you think you're getting below? You think you're getting below 4 hours 30?
4 hours and 30 for the average time. Yeah,
that's not average. That's quite a fast time. Quite a fast time.
Oh, I thought you meant the average time. I don't know how long it is. How many kilometers is it?
I think it's like 46 kilometers, something like that.
46 kilometers. Huh?
46 kilometers, fam.
How many marathons are there? You know, there's London, 26 miles, 42.2 kilometers. How many? 42.2 kilometers. I want to know how many marathons. There's the Paris Marathon. I know there's bare
still. There's bare. Well, so I tell you what, there's bare half marathons and little like 10Ks and that. In terms of big marathons,
but like the marathon, do people actually like race?
I
think professionals go to the front.
Yeah, there's a professional section and then there's everyone else in it. Yeah, like.
So if I was like, so Mo Farah and that would be at the front, like just.
Yeah, they got their own because I used to think everyone just did it at the same time, but like it's section it's actually like staggered throughout the day. So like,
so they say you lot come at 1, you lot come at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, like the professionals, I think they finished at like 1, and it probably took them like 2-ish hours or something.
So by 10 o'clock, let's say them not started at 8. 10 o'clock they'll say, okay, everyone else just come pull up to the marathon.
Yeah, even then, even everyone else, I think the start times are still staggered for them, you know.
Okay.
Some people might start.
And how much do you have to pay to participate? Do you know?
It's bare still. Well, let me not say bare.
It's not bare because it's charity. You're running for charity.
Nah, bro, not everyone. Like you have to pay to get in.
My friend's done it. Classical predictions. All right, they want us to talk football.
You ain't with this running shit.
I don't want to do a running cause. My friend ran for blind children. Some beautiful causes, man. And you got to start donating to people that you know and you trust, not to these causes. You don't know what they're doing with the bread. I can pull up. I can hold my people them accountable.
You can't just be donating to Nathan's Make Believe charity. Nathan pull up to the marathon, start flipping,
selling
fundraising for Stina. fundraising for the Arsenal women's team or something.
Guys, welcome to this episode of the Final Third, this FA Cup and Game Week 33 special mashup. I'm your host, Oluwaseun Kante's cousin Lavish, whichever one you want to call me today. And I'm joined by my ever faithful co-host, Banks, looking very, very treacherous in the grey tracksuit and the beanie. Sorry, I thought that was Trapstar. I don't know what that brand is. Looks German.
Nah, prune. Get to know, man.
Okay, cool. Looks good. But anyway, Banks, how you feeling this weekend? FA Cup finalist, we love it. Congratulations.
It's nasty business out here, man. Like, there's times I've been shameless. You know more than most. There's times I've been shameless on this platform, but I can't do it today, man. It's just left a bad taste in my mouth. Pause. Just this whole debacle of it's crazy, but it's true. Having to sit through and watch what we did today. It's nasty business, and no one wants to have to do that. No one needed that. Apart from the neutral, no one needed that. And even at 3-0, the neutral didn't really need it. Like, everyone thought United, as shit as we are, it's Coventry. Like, they're 3-0 up. They're gonna
and I must say this. Coventry aren't good. Like, they're not. You get the Champo team. You get the Champo. Yeah, you get the Champo team that match a bit of work. Yeah.
On the right, they catch someone on the right.
If you got a Leeds, or you got a Leicester, you got like I'm not even going to go for the top teams. Even if you got a Norwich, Norwich could give you something, and Blackburn could give you a little something. Cover like proper old school. And they had the game change when their central midfielders, the number 10 and another midfielder, I can't remember, the one that scored, that got disallowed. Oh my God. They started crashing it. Yeah, they started crashing it in midfield. It was quite brave. I liked it. But let's
So you guys start, man.
So you guys are free. Let's start from you being 3-0 up. At 3-0, I was getting sleepy at 2-0 because I just thought there wasn't was that Ian Wright's grandson? Haji Wright? I'm leaning, he's buying it. No, he can't be.
Haji Wright is American, brother.
I was he's but no, because Nats said anyway. At 3-0 up, you're looking at 2-0 up. I was looking at the game like Coventry aren't even good enough because the game plan was to sit deep, and they were very, very deep into their own half and just tried to soak up all the pressure. They couldn't do that for 90 minutes. They conceded one, and then they relaxed a little bit. But then you lot put the dagger in them by making it 2-0 into going into the half time. So I thought the game's done. You made it 3, and the game definitely was done. But at 3-0, how do you guys? Obi said it when you went 1-0 up. You lot are going to draw this game. He said it went 2-0 up. I said, Obi, chill, cover crap. He said, trust me, we're going to draw. 3-0, I said, Obi. He said, wait on me. And then I said, yeah, this guy's just pessimistic, right? Whatever. I play like joke. You drew that game. And it confuses me because Cov are not... Haji Wright wasn't good. He's clutch penalties, took great penalties, but in terms of like passages of play and like finishing off, him being offside, I think him being offside was poor.
Yeah, that was shocking.
I think it was poor.
Whenever they counted us in the extra time, there was
poor. Him being, it shouldn't have even been. Yeah, it shouldn't have even been like a close call because he could have stood flat-footed. He could have stood squared, waited, and ran. He had like a yard on the fullback, was it Dallo or whoever it was? He had a yard on him. And a couple of times he made rash decisions. And then he also had a clear-cut chance. He dragged it across the far post. He was wasteful. Sims was okay. It was okay. But when was it Tavares? His name was the right.
Oh yeah, Tavares.
He was quite progressive. Their right back was quite their right back, the 2 centre mids and that winger, very, very good. Like they rose it, but then you're looking at, and I don't even think Casemiro had the worst game at centre back. All the talk was him playing centre back. He didn't even get found out. So I was thinking, where's it gonna come from? And like play like joke, you gave it to them from somewhere.
My thing is, even when we went 3-0 up, you just look at this team and it's just like, if there's any team in football that's gonna give you a chance. Just a chance to like possibly lay the seeds of doubt. Like 3-0 up against City, you know you're done. 3-0 up against Chelsea, you pretty much know you're done. Like when it comes to battering the championship teams in the cup, they've done well in that respect. Arsenal, Liverpool, whatever it is, when you're 3-0 up, you know you're done. But United, you just know 3-0 up. If they give you any sort of like
You and
glimpse,
Chelsea are fumbling 3-0s, but just you
nah,
two.
Chelsea in the cup, Chelsea in the
Chelsea.
cup.
Oh, if it's Chelsea ain't fumbling a 3-0
In the cup, I don't see them fumbling a free.
in the
But
free. Yeah, in
United,
the cup,
just
maybe in the
the,
cup. Yeah, but Chelsea can
just the
fumble a
way
3-0. Sorry.
just the way United can let you get shots off at them, just be vulnerable, be weak, and if there's any club that's gonna do it, it's gonna be United.
Can we talk something quickly? What did you see last season going into this season that gave you such confidence that you challenge and like that gave you confidence? Let's forget rid of the howlers and the predictions. That just gave you confidence. What did you see?
I thought I saw a good base, and I stand by the fact that what we're seeing this season is a complete 180. Let me not say a complete 180. It's about a 135 away from what we produced last season. It's not 180. It's not a complete turn.
So what you produced last season, what about it was good? Because I still argued with you then last season that your defense wasn't good.
We played a lot differently to how we played. Like you see the way we're open now, and the gaps in the mid, the gaps between the lines, and all of that. That was not there last season. I challenge people to tell me that we were playing this. Like we all saw it. We all saw it as, you know what, Ten Hag hasn't fully got all the players he wants, so he's playing a bit more of a conservative game, but he's gonna change that around next season so that we're a bit more open. Because for me, last season, our defense was our calling card, and then Rashford was, when you gave it to Rashford last season, everything worked. But the calling card was the fact that for the main part, we had a semi-consistent partnership of Lisandro Martinez and Varane, who were top centre backs last season, and then you obviously had Casemiro, who performed well for a portion of the season. Like there was a basis there. There was a basis. Like forget everything else. For me, there was defensively we didn't play mad attacking offensive football, but defensively there was enough of a base. Again, the most clean sheets last season. That doesn't happen for no reason. Like as much as De Gea tried to throw the ball in the net at as many opportunities as possible, like there's a reason we had the most clean sheets and we had a good defensive base. This season, it's been very, very different from the first game. From the very first game, we talked about the Wolves game when you could just see Wolves breaking through. That's not how we played last season. It wasn't that easy. The way Ten Hag has set us up this season is completely different. Let's be real with it. So obviously, when you're presented with this new information and you're presented with this with what Ten Hag wanted to produce this season, of course expectations are going to change. But this year, even with that, there's no excuse for the level of direness that has been produced this season. Like,
can I just go from some of the points which you made about last season? Sorry.
Go through.
Sorry. Right. So you know when you said you were quite compact and you weren't seeing the gaps like you're seeing this season, last season, like you had a good base.
Yeah.
That was true up until I'd give Newcastle the Newcastle game. So you had the 7-0 thumping, you had some games but the Newcastle final the Newcastle final last season.
2-0, okay, yeah.
Because you lot still reverted to type throughout last season, even though you had good spells. But I still wasn't convinced. And obviously hindsight seems like, okay, yeah, of course you're saying that now, but the tape is there. When even though you got the most clean sheets and all these certain things, that was just something that wasn't convincing to me. And you're seeing it now because I said Casemiro is good for 4 months tops, right? So he's not been good for the remaining 15 months he's been here, but 4 months he was good. Kobe Mino's a gem that you found, a get out of jail free card. And the sad part is the best 3 players this season for you, obviously 4, I'd say. If we're going to include Kobe, I'd say 4, but Kobe, Dalot, Maguire, and in terms of effectiveness or efficiency, McTominay, because he's got you out of jail so many times. I don't and out of them 4 players, are you frozen, Max? Out of them 4 players, 2 of them he wanted to get rid of. So you're looking at it like, because it's leading up to my next question. You're looking at it like, yeah, this manager, he got the Carabao Cup, got you in third place, got the best clean sheets, built a base, tried to imprint his style of play, reverted to playing being compact. So let's kick on to next season, as you will say. But then you're looking at it this season, and those things didn't fade away. In fact, it's like the things in which you gave him credit for, which I didn't believe he deserved, he's not only got rid of those, he's worsened it. And so much, and the reason why it's not even worse than it already is because he didn't get his way. In that the people that got him out of jail this season are the people that he wanted to get rid of, but luckily for him, it didn't even work. So I don't see any way. Obviously, if you lost to Coventry tonight, I think Monday morning they're gonna release the statement. But I think no matter what, it's done, barring you win the FA Cup.
No, it's done still. I feel like again,
Do you trust Ineos?
I agree that if we lost, I don't think he'd be Manchester United manager by midnight tomorrow.
You think so?
I
You
feel
think he
like
goes? I think he goes. Yeah, I think he goes. I think he goes. I think he goes on Monday.
I think they put the statement out on Monday, but he's gonna stay until the FA Cup final, unfortunately.
Of course.
Now I feel like there's been too many times when he's like shat the bed in front of Ineos. Like there's only so many times
Oh, you mean like when they're each in the stadium?
in the stadium, like they can see the
How was
tide
that on Eric
turning.
Ten Hag? How was today on Eric Ten Hag? So that's what we
Well,
need to be able to decipher. How was some on the players and how was someone like? Be honest. Let's be fair. How is that on him today?
okay, today this is on him because this is nothing new from what we've experienced this whole season. Like again, when we're talking about even when we go 3-0 up, it's not a great performance. That's first thing, but it's a semi-final. Just go and win it. Fair enough.
Yeah.
But even when we're 3-0 up and you still see the holes, you still see the fact that we're giving Coventry a lifeline to be in it. That's nothing new this compared to this season. Like that's been United through and through. You then look at the substitutions that he makes and the fact that the players he turns to for security and to sort of shore it up and make it safe are the players that have continuously let you down, the players that have continuously like shown, then like bringing on Garnacho and not Garnacho, Anthony and Eriksen. So for this sort of false sense of security, yeah, they can help like lock it up, they can help make it, bro. Like you know you're taking off our biggest threats in terms of if you actually want security on the ball, you don't take off Mano. If you actually want an outlet, you don't take off Garnacho. So all of these things that you want to like you're changing because you expect us to keep this 3-0 lead when you've seen from this team we're not capable of it. We're not capable. Like literally, it was only a couple of weeks ago.
You should have kept it the same.
You keep it the same, or don't like trying to trust some of the players that you know have given you nothing. Like Eriksen,
I think if you're I think if you're 3-0 up against Coventry, you can bring Eriksen on.
No,
I think if you're 3-0 up against the 8th team in the championship,
you think so. But this is Manchester United, and this is Eric Ten Hag, Manchester United. So everything you think, like you'd think if we're in the 96th minute and you're winning 3-2, you shouldn't lose 4-3. But Manchester United made that sort of shit possible. You'd think if you're winning 2-1 against Liverpool and there's a player running in the box, don't slide tackle.
But how is Eric Ten Hag to blame for Wan-Bissaka doing a slide tackle in a Liverpool match? How is Eric Ten Hag to blame for Thingy conceding a penalty?
Eric Ten Hag's not to blame for Wan-Bissaka giving away the penalty against Liverpool, but he is to blame.
Or today's penalty as well for Wan-Bissaka. I'm just trying to say these are individual player mistakes.
100%. And this is not me just saying. This is not me. I've talked about the manager, but the players shouldn't get away with it. Like the likes of Rashford, Wan-Bissaka, fucking.
We deserve it. Not saying was working the pundit. Yes, he was. Sorry, Banks, Karen.
The likes of Wan-Bissaka, Rashford, Højlund, all of these lot, they were not good today. They were not good today, and there's no running away from them. There's no ducking that. But this is Eric Ten Hag's team. Like there's no running away from the fact that this is a symptom of how Eric Ten Hag sets up his team, instructs us, and the confidence. Again, we're talking about. Let me quickly see how many shots Coventry had, because again,
and Coventry came into it. Into the second half. In the second half, and it was all a gift. I think Maguire summed it up perfectly with the presser, post match. I don't know Banks, how today was on Ten Hag, if I'm gonna be fair, because you were 3-0 up with 60 minutes, like the 60th minute. Do you understand? So I'm sure you must get where like I'm coming from. But
I get where you're
I
coming from,
guess
but
but what the part he does have to play is one, the substitutions weren't great, but still it's Coventry or 8th in the championship. Two,
stop
the
saying,
part he has
bro.
to play.
I need you to be serious and stop saying that it's Coventry or that it's
So why
whatever.
was
Like this
okay?
is
So why
Manchester
was
United
Coventry
in
celebrated when they
2024.
got the draw? You know, when you got the draw, it could have been Chelsea, Man City, or Cov. Why was Coventry celebrated? Let's be honest.
Because
Coventry was the
because
easier
it's the
draw.
easiest team. Because it's the
Exactly. But
easiest.
my thing. So I can say that then. That's what I'm saying.
No, but you can't because this is literally Manchester United. They have shown multiple times across the season. We're not actually. We haven't. How many teams have we actually outplayed this season? How many teams?
Burnley
No, we
away.
didn't outplay Burnley.
Yeah,
We didn't
Burnley away
outplay.
with the Bruno. No, Burnley away with the Bruno goal. You did.
They
Burnley went
popped
in.
us, huh?
I won't say, but when the Bruno
They
volley
popped
goal,
us.
the way you lot were
Yeah,
white. I think you lot.
with the
I
brute.
think you lot were okay that game.
No, bro, no. Watch it back. They popped us. We had like 33% possession. 33% possession against Burnley, brother.
All right, say the other game. So you played. You
Sheffield
popped.
United
Sheffield
popped us.
United popped you. Yeah, I know that one. That's the game that I draw, and I thought, yeah, Man United. To be fair, they were okay today.
We've not popped anyone this season. We've not. Even Everton 3-0 away.
For Everton, yeah, the
We
Everton
didn't
game.
pop them. We
That was the
didn't pop
Kobe
them.
Manu. No, that was a good game from you. That's the best.
It was a
That's
good
one of
game
the
from
best
Kobe
ones.
Manu.
I
But
think
if
one
you
of the
remember,
best games you played, to be fair, was actually
bro, we
Emirates.
didn't pop them, bro. We've not popped
One of the
anyone
best
this
games you
season.
played was the Emirates.
And we still didn't. One of the best games we played, and we still didn't pop them. Everton easily could have won that game.
No, Emirates.
Emirates. Oh, when we lost?
Yeah, I think that's one of the best games you actually played. I must say.
There we go. We've not popped anyone. Even the Emirates game, it was more defensive resolution.
Yeah, it was
And
the best defensively you were.
but we've not popped anyone. So the fact that, like, even when we saw Coventry's obviously the easiest opponent we could have got, and we was happy we got Coventry because you don't want to get Chelsea, you don't want to get Man City. But even then, we still know, like, I will 100% not lie to you. We've talked about the fact that this was a great hate watch week. But I still told my Manchester United boys, bro, we're still at the end of this week, and we've got something for the neutral. I've told them from a couple of days ago, and they were telling me, nah, surely not. Bro, I said we've got something for the neutral. We've got something for them. So it don't surprise me when United go and
how sorry to cut you off. How bad? Obviously, you've gone through, and in the short term, it's very embarrassing, but you still win the final. If you lost, whether it be in penalties or that last minute disallowed goal, how bad would this have been historically?
I was thinking about that. What's been our worst, like?
No, I mean in football. But I think this is up there still.
Is up there still. From
because they didn't beat and they didn't beat you 1-0. That can happen if you lose 1-0 or you lose 2-1. You were 3-0 up against Coventry in the FA Cup semi-final. I think that's top 3.
It would have been bad, and then we even got life with the offside goal. Right,
I don't even think it was offside, but hey,
it was offside. It was offside.
Was it?
Oh, okay. It's offside, but again, with VAR, sometimes you get them breaks. I don't want to bring it up, but on one side of the line, Garnacho's offside, and then the other side of the line, my man and Chief is offside. So it's like with offside, it's offside. But that doesn't take away from the fact that they had like 2 or 3 other opportunities in extra time where they could have X'd us off.
Yeah.
So it's like it would have been bad, but we're not living through that scenario. But again, we go to the final now to face Man City to do what? More of the same as
so if you take but Man City, your option is just don't get humiliated, basically.
Pretty much. At this point, we saw how we lined up against Man City for the 3-1 defeat. Can he do that in an FA Cup final where you know you're not gonna get anything? You're just there to defend for your life.
Hopefully Rashford's available as well. He pulled up.
Oh my god, some of the performances today, bro. It was just, oh man.
Amad Diallo's cameo. He should have passed.
Yeah, he should have passed though. But he should have passed. I'm not, bro. For this game, I'm not giving no one props, man. Even for when Højlund scored the winning penalty, I'm glad none of them ran to go celebrate.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about the celebration. How he looked back at it and no one was there.
Nobody should, bro. got to shake Coventry's hands and come off the pitch.
They literally went straight to Coventry. The other players went straight to Coventry
Don't
and
even
I
go.
think everyone was quite embarrassed and a bit like. I looked at the stands. It was blue. Like they was all singing and stuff. I don't know if that was Coventry's song they were playing, but like the seats was empty for Man United. All the seats was
Some of
empty.
them left. Some of
No,
them
not
left.
even that. I mean, like obviously the people that left early, they're idiots. But I mean, like leave the people. Like, once you lot confirmed in the final, you lot are out of there. I'm gonna go listen to Flex and some of these United stand. Like, I want to see their take on it. Just want to get an honest take. I will. All I'm gonna say is this. So you think he's out? Yeah, he's done.
Yeah, no, it's done.
Some United fans wanted to lose so that he definitely confirms he's being done. But hey,
no, man. I feel like
cut your nose off to spite your face, kind of.
There's too much. There's too much evidence at this point, and the problem is like maybe
Peckham Red's leaving early to avoid TFL traffic.
You're done there, fam. But I think the problem is Ineos. It's the person Ineos wants available at the end of the season. That's the question. I don't know whether
let's talk about it then. Who would you take?
So right now there's Graham Potter, there's De Zerbi, there's Gareth Southgate. These are all the people.
Those are the three. Those are the three.
Inzaghi as well. Inzaghi from Inter Milan.
For me, you got to look in Italy. You got to go to Inzaghi or Thiago Motta.
Zidane as well. Zidane. So
Zidane's not coming to England. That's not
like a dream, Kenny.
No. Zidane's actually the Zidane link is pathetic because he's actually just not going to come to England, and that's not even. And then talk less of that, he's not going to go to Man United. Respectfully.
So let's rule out Zidane then, because it seemed as if he's waiting for France, but there was
Zidane's waiting for the Le Blues job, which Deschamps is literally. I'm not going to talk about that man. It's criminal.
Who?
Didier Deschamps.
You're still running with the fake French gimmick here.
Fake? Since 2004, mate.
So we'll talk about off camera. Gareth Southgate. Do I sack Erik ten Hag and bring in Gareth Southgate? Deep in, if you sack Ten Hag and bring Southgate, that means you're committing to Southgate in the This isn't a stop.
Yeah, the person you're getting is gonna be you're gonna try to emulate what we did in Arsenal, because apparently Arsenal seems like the template generally for football right now. Like, oh yeah, let's bring it. I just keep using it as the example. It was Klopp before, now it's Arsenal. Like, oh yeah, trust in the manager, give him 5 years, all that stuff. So you're gonna have him for like 4 or 5 years, is what I'm saying. As much as you can tighten your hoodie all you want, you know what I'm saying is the truth. So the person you get, you're gonna be stuck with 5 years. I'm not sacking Erik ten Hag to bring Gareth Southgate. Person, the only saving grace in what's moving forward is that it seems like you've got new eyes and a new team to scout talent and to put transfers in. So it's not going to be player-led. It's not going to be John Murta-led. It's not going to be Ed Woodward-led. It's going to be fresh new eyes, and hopefully.
But my problem is, regardless of the players you bring in, like whoever scouts the talent, if you put them in that system, they're going to I don't see how.
So who do you want? So let's go back to it. No You don't want Southgate.
No, I don't think I sacked on Ten Hag to get Southgate.
So let's do the easier way. Who do you get rid of Erik ten Hag to replace? Who do you, considering what you have?
If Inzaghi is available, that's someone I'm willing to sack Ten Hag for the chance to build
to take a punt on Inzaghi.
Yeah. The other one, Zerbi, again, I'm not sure he's ready for that step up straight away. Like I don't see it for the step up to the big time right away. Who was the other person? Potter again. That just feels like a company hire. Like, I've known like it should be Wilcox, it should be Dan Ashworth that too. And if it's Potter, it just feels like it's because he's obviously got the links to Ratcliffe and Ineos already. So I just feel as if I'm not doing it for Potter either.
Okay. Poch.
So, if it's this summer, I feel like Simeone, if Simeone Inzaghi is the way available, that's the way to go.
Okay.
That's the peak thing as well.
I thought you meant Simeone as in Diego. So I'm saying, no, he's not leaving.
I'll take Simeone in a heartbeat.
He's not leaving.
He's not going. He's going to Italy next. He's not
going back to Italy. But
Madrid.
Yeah, no Sammy. I can't see Sammy in the chat. He's gonna pop up though at halftime. So you think? So far you take Inzaghi, yeah? Simeone Inzaghi. Okay, and that's the only person really you'd replace Eric Ten Hag for.
From what we've been linked with, oh, on a cheeky, would I take Kieran McKenna, bring him back home? Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like I might do just on the feeling, but I don't know, man. He's not ready for it either. Realistically, he needs a season in the Prem as well. I don't know, man. Honestly, this ain't even my job, man. Honestly, I'm sick and tired of
You're saying
picking.
even my job is hilarious.
I'm
We pick
tired of
lineups.
picking
Lineups
horses.
ain't our jobs, man. Come on. So
Bro, I keep getting it wrong.
all
I
right.
thought
So
Ten Hag was the guy.
Poch, do you want to go get your Poch stock back up, dust it off?
Nah, man. Sometimes you just gotta eat the L of the Poch one, man. Like,
Okay,
it was up when it was up, but you can't expect that coin to come back up, man.
So season's still alive for you guys. Season ended for Chelsea in losing 1-0 to Manchester City. What do Chelsea have to play for now? Because even though it feels like the season's over, I still don't think it's over for them. In that they still care about their games.
What a throwback name.
That is so rude. But
That
yeah,
is
go on. The season's not over for
they
Chelsea.
They still got a chance to get conference.
Okay.
Even Europa, to be fair.
Okay. So they still care about their games. They've got tough fixtures though. They've got Villa, Arsenal.
Who they got? They got Villa, Arsenal, Chelsea. No, Villa, Arsenal,
Spurs.
They
ain't got City. They don't have
City.
But
running's not great, but they just got to try to play for Europe now. They've got to play for a high league position, which I didn't think was possible for them a couple of weeks ago, but they managed to finagle their way in. So
the games in hand and stuff. And then Manchester City, do you see Pep complaining about the schedule?
Schedule hype, man. It's true though. They played Champions League 120 minutes, and then boom, Saturday they got FA Cup semi-final. Was deep.
It didn't need to be Saturday, did it?
It's not like they're saying that always happened though. That's the Champions League has always been around, like quarterfinals, semi-finals always been around the same time as the FA Cup semi-finals. Is it like...
No, but he's saying that why couldn't you swap our days? Like you go
no, that's fair.
That's all he was saying. We do the Sunday, you did, because there's no point, like you lot didn't play, Coventry went. But hey.
No, that's fair.
So right now, you guys in the final against Man City, I think you've already touched on how like you don't expect anything from that. But
one thing we gotta talk about, Nico Jackson, brother.
I don't.
The thing is, he's a hooper, but he's not a striker. He's a hooper, but he's not a striker.
Brother,
fam, I'm thinking, bro. Yeah, like I feel like there was at least 4 times I looked at you.
He had 4 clear-cut chances, like 4 high XG chances.
But I never believed he was scoring once. Honest to God,
him and Havertz. I don't know who's a better finisher. I think Havertz.
It might be Havertz though.
But they're not,
just because he's left-footed.
Yeah, but they're not. He's really
Jackson needs to be in the summer. He needs to get no NBA players when they get in the summer camp to work on their 3-point shot.
Yeah.
He needs to be in a finishing camp.
When Chuba Akpom Summers used to go off, Chuba Akpom on his Snap and Instagram story, he'll be wearing the Bane mask training in Blackheath. In Blackheath, thinking he's gonna come out and rip, and then he'll rip up Summer League wherever we go, whether it's America or Singapore. He needs to go hit that and take it seriously. But
serious.
Chelsea, boy, I don't know. Season's done for them. I can't say they're at the beach though. It's a bit of a weird season. Not really a lot of beach teams. I'd say Fulham's one. Brentford should be one, right? Brentford should be one now. Palace been at the beach.
No, but they played. I feel like with a new manager and the fact that they're playing.
Yeah, they've been at the beach now, but like they're like sleeping in terms of like they'll pretend they're sleeping, but they're actually awake.
Yeah.
So like you just have to beat them to submission, and then they'll stop by the second half. But Cole Palmer without pens looking spooky.
He's alright.
No, we're not gonna build that agenda. Just let him have it. For me, I'm getting behind the Cole Palmer bus and the Phil Foden bus and the bandwagon because, for me, you lot are all right. They're miles better than Saka. They should all start ahead of him for England.
Chill on the Saka talk, man.
They should all start ahead of him for England, man, so that he gets to rest.
Jackson should go play for Betis and SC Dons. He really is a baby Drogba, 10 goals a season and no tech. Rah, you don't know Drogba, bro. Drogba
10
was a
goals a
10
season.
out there.
No, 10 goals a season. Drogba, he's right. Got that right.
Yeah, 10 goals a season, but not the second part.
Drogba gets you 10 goals. Arsenal versus Wolves.
Just did what you needed to do.
This game, personally, going into it would have. I know it seems like a big test. I don't buy into the big test hype, but for me, I didn't believe Arsenal was going to win this game, and I thought this, for me, is an indicator of Arsenal have grown and progressed from last season and the season before. That's what I thought the Brighton game was 2 weeks ago, in which we won and cruised. Then we lost to Villa and we lost to Bayern, and then it's again how you bounce back from defeats, because when it comes in threes, normally for Arsenal it comes in threes. Yeah, it wasn't a great game. I must say that. But what I should say, sorry about that. What I should confirm is I was right in that Partey is gonna leave. So Arteta just needs to play him, whether he breaks down or not, because give us these last. He should have started the Bayern game. He should have started the Villa game. Give us these last couple games of just like seeing what it could have been, and even if that means switching to a double pivot or putting Rice in the 8, I don't think as soon as Partey comes on in the last 10 minutes, the game changed. Now, obviously, he's going against tired legs, but just the forward passing makes a big difference. It just speeds up the game and it makes everybody around him better. I think Saka was good for what it was worth, but in that first half, our energy in the final third was pathetic. Like, it wasn't penetrating anything whatsoever. Like, we'd get there and it was just so uncomfortable to watch. You just knew we was going to break down. The credit comes in that the second half, unlike the Villa game, the second half we took it to another level. So that's where I commend them by getting it over the line. But yeah, again, now they've gone 1 point ahead of City. And move. What do you have to say, Bags?
Yeah, no, I thought Wolves away might be a little banana skin. I said you lot have done well there recently, but Wolves away is a banana skin until I saw that press conference and I saw how many players they had out, and I was just like, yeah, you lot gotta walk these lot. Like, if who did they play up front? They played was a 20-year-old first
I thought it was
start.
Wangi Chan was going to play about.
No, I think he's played, but he can't. I think he only lasted like 50 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right, as in like technically Wolves away might be a banana skin, but realistically, like the team they put out, you had to beat them. And again, you lot put yourself in a position where you just have to keep on winning games now. You've got only Premier League until the end of the season. Like, if you want a chance, you have to go perfect. Liverpool are probably gonna go close to perfect as well. So it's like if
you got Chelsea on Tuesday. Obviously quick turnaround. Chelsea on Tuesday, the Emirates. Emirates is not a good place for us. I can't even lie to you. It's not. Their home fans are pathetic because there's a lot of, obviously, tickets are hard. You know, away fans, only real man go away. As cliche, only real man go away because you can't get them tickets. So you're not going to go away if you're not going to sing. But Emirates at home, I can't lie. Unless we're winning, it's pathetic. But does anything count when any team's winning? Every ground's good when you're winning. It's how hostile you make it when you're losing and your back's against the wall. And it's not. It's a library. So Chelsea game's not as clear cut as it should be. It's not as easy as it should be. I think if we win, it's going to be 1-0 or 2-0. It's not going to be a dumping. It's not going to be end to end.
Yeah, I think you still win against Chelsea again, coming off the back of their energy is gonna be drained after the FA Cup emotionally. So if there's ever a time to catch them, I mean, it was probably all season because they've been whacked for most of the season. But this is a particularly good time to catch them.
Just tell them.
Are we going to talk about?
I love the Nottingham Forest statement personally.
Yeah, it's that word because it's just head loss.
I love it.
Sometimes it's head loss.
I think a lot of people go on, Banks.
No, sometimes like when your head's hot and they tell you now you gotta calm down before you say anything. Like don't say anything. Just just relax. I'm gonna say something. Just let
me speak.
Let me say it. That's it. Let me speak. That's it. Like sometimes just leave it. What did they say? I told you. He was a Luton fan. I told you. I told you. I don't know who said it. I don't know who they were saying it to, but the way they said, we told you he was a Luton fan. So there was clearly someone's ear like, bruv, I told you He's a Luton fan. Is he still going to be on our game? And they're like, nah, it's calm, it's calm, it's calm, it's calm. And when they miss all of them penalties, it's like, I told you he was a Luton fan. I told you.
Here's the
Now,
thing. Here's the thing. Gary Neville and Jamie Carragher and most of the English media always blow this out of proportion. These statements are just embarrassing. A club like with Luton's and with Nottingham Forest's standard should not be making comments like that. Yada 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 yada. And you know what it does? It blows smoke away. It's just smoke away from the main situation. And the main situation is, how can Anthony Taylor and Stuart Atwell void 3 clear-cut or 2.5 or at least 2 clear-cut penalties? It's ridiculous. So no matter the statement, no matter the statement, those are pathetic. And you need to fix the situation in bad refereeing again. That's why I love when Louis Saha said what he said. He said, you lot keep complaining that, okay, even if the statement's the wrong method, but the refereeing has been poor this season. And they were like, Lewis, and they tried to get onto him, but obviously he's French and obviously he couldn't articulate his point well, so like they suffocated him, but he stood his ground still, and he let them know it's like the refereeing is wrong. So what do you expect them to do? He said, yeah, and then Gary Neville said the thing of like back in the day, the perfect way to go about this was the manager would take the flak, take the fine or whatever, and criticize in the presser on Sky or whoever will criticize and say da. And Lewis said that always been happening, but nothing changes. So don't get at it like, so them trying this, like it might not be the right thing, but what do you suggest? Because what you keep talking about, it doesn't change it. He's outright, we don't like to criticize referees on the show. Why? They're part of the game. You can scrutinize and analyze every part of the game, but except from the refereeing part of the game. So that's my thing. I don't know, man. You just need to look at it and think, what? Yeah, now go on, Banks. I'm done.
Yeah, nah. You can't expect them not to, because there's too much money involved in what's going on for everyone not to lose their, like, if things like that happen, someone's gonna lose their head. So you're right, as in referees have been like held to a standard where they don't have to explain, they don't have to like be held accountable to
not publicly. There's no public accountability, and that's the issue.
They miss a game. If they make a mistake and then they're back in the week after, and it's like that doesn't help me in terms of the points that are missed or the decisions that cost me. So it's like, if you like, it was only going to be a matter of time, because we obviously saw the Liverpool Tottenham decision, and then there was calling for the game to be replayed and all of that, and then as soon as the referees start handing out apologies and say, you know what, we got this wrong, well, there's obviously going to have to be consequences. There's only a matter of time before teams start wanting consequences for wrong decisions. And yeah, do you man forget the season Aston Villa stayed up 1920? Yep. Because there was no goal line technology. Yep. That's facts. That's it right there. Nobody's running Sheffield United back all that money that they lost because they got relegated due to refereeing incompetence. No one's going to run that back to them.
Of course not.
No one. Nathan, if you could be so kind as to throw the quiz questions into the chat. Go finish off with a little quiz, man. All right. Shem ducking the quiz like that. Rotted. I knew you were scared, but I know you're scared like that. The Prem has had the technology and it's still so whack. Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. Automated, semi-automated offside decisions are coming in from next season, one that they have in the Champions League. But yeah, it's mad that we still there's still no confidence in Premier League referees after all this time, after all the technology, after all the VAR, all of it. Like, confidence in Premier League referees is at all time low. I want to start the quiz, but this goofy has gone somewhere and I can't even start it yet. Yeah, if you know their owner, you ain't afraid to back out the duh. If you know that Nottingham Forest owner don't play around. FPGMLO, I hope they all get sacked. literally the only league where they fine you for calling the refs incompetent. Yeah, nah, techie situation, man. You try to say anything in your press match conference, anything, show any sort of emotion, you're done. You're done for. Done for. Done for. Let's take a look at some of the. It's been a while since he did this. Let's take a look at some of the stock watch. Oh, if you see my fantasy team is in the mud. It's actually in the mud right now. Let's start with some of Shemi's players. Obviously, got his Liverpool boys. Szoboszlai. Not. Oh my God, 1 point.
All right, let's do this.
You ready?
Yeah.
I was gonna do a little bit of stock watch, but you're back now. All right, cool. Question 1.
Question 1.
Dortmund won the UCL in 1997, but what ground did they win it at? What ground did they win it at?
What ground or what city? I can't do the ground. Boss.
Do you know the city? I know 2002 was Scotland, Hampden Park. 1997.
1999 was what? Barcelona.
Yeah, Nou Camp. Oh, that's a techie one still. Something's screaming. It's not Allianz. It's not Munich.
Yeah, because I thought maybe it's actually just in Germany.
I feel like it was a home stadium. I'm gonna go Berlin. I'm gonna go Berlin.
I'm gonna go Amsterdam. Next question.
That's the only one he's dropped in so far.
Oh. What are you talking about this whole time when my thing...
I was waffling, bro.
I'm leaning. Don't admit you was waffling. Do you know what I mean?
I was like waffling. Oh my God!
Munich.
I voted it. Oh. Voted it.
Fair enough. 2 more questions, then we sign off. You watching Leeds Middlesbrough on Tuesday? Was it tomorrow?
That tomorrow? I think it's tomorrow still.
It's tomorrow, yeah.
Question 2: who's the only Romanian team to win the Champions League?
Nah, just drop the answer.
It's split now. Split's Croatian. Wait, it's not Prague. Who?
The only Romanian? Nah, myth.
Hadji.
Hadji?
No. That's the player. He's Romanian, I swear.
I don't think so.
Oh, he might be Bulgarian then. Man, just mashing up my Eastern Europeans.
Yeah, nah.
He's the only Romanian team to win the Champions League.
Oh, team! I thought you meant player.
Yeah, team.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant the only Romanian player. Only Romanian team to win the thing. It's Bucharest.
Bucharest?
He's at Bucharest. Sporting Bucharest.
Is Bucharest Romania?
Yeah, I think so.
We're going Bucharest. Is Haki Romanian? I knew it was Romanian.
I would say Bucharest. I think Bucharest is Romania.
I didn't even know Bucharest. I thought Bucharest was like flipping Bulgaria, bro.
It might be right.
Sporting right,
Bucharest.
So, nah, is it Stadia Bucharest or something?
Is they the ones that changed their name? It's Bucharest. Bucharest is the only Romanian team I know.
It's S Bucharest. I know it begins with S. I feel like it's Stadia Bucharest.
That one was easy. I thought it said Romanian player. Nah, I was like, yeah, miss me with that. Stu Bucharest.
Stu Bucharest. Last one there for last one. Let's send us out on the win.
He's trying to end it on a. He's trying. Look at these questions, man.
Stu Bucharest. Oh, this is a real casuals quiz, fam.
No, I can't even lie. This weekend's football was a bit weird because it's like there was not enough jeopardy in the Prem, so you lot had to give us one. That's what was hilarious because the 3-3 came out of nowhere. Like I was having a siesta, like a calm little nap. The last question: who's the only Slovenian team to ever participate in the Champions League?
Slovenian team to participate. What's the capital of Slovenia?
Where was Sheriff from?
Sheriff.
The team Real Madrid played. Where were they from?
I don't know. Some casual shit. You see our questions because European week. Fair enough, Nathan. I like the fact that you're on brand.
Where was Sheriff from? I would say Sheriff because that's the only Moldova. Ah, I remember they were from a place that wasn't quite popular in the Champions League. Sheriff.
Slovenian. What's the Slovenian team?
You Googling?
Nah, no chance. I'm a man of culture. I'm a man of class.
Yeah, no, I've said Sheriff. I got it wrong. What's your answer?
I don't know. I don't even know the Slovenian capital, brother. If I knew the Slovenian capital, I would have just said that and then hope there's a team there. There has to be a team there.
Bate Borisov.
Ooh, they're not Slovenian, but it's a good guess. It's an Eastern European guess.
And I think that's the Europa League.
Used to be Europa League.
Hold on.
Europa League regulars.
Slavia Prague.
No chance. That's Czech
Prague
Republic.
is Czech. That's Czech. Sorry. That's
oh my god! I couldn't be on countdown. I couldn't be on weakest link.
I couldn't be on none of them.
None of them.
You know what Nathan could be on? Pointless. He'd eat. He'd eat. Hey, what's the answer, Nathan? Come on, let's wrap this up. So you had no. I said mine in it. I said Bate Borisov. I said Sheriff.
No, I can't throw no trash out there, man. It'd just be wrong.
Rostiv. What's Rostiv? Oh.
Well, Borisov.
No, Rostiv. I'm trying to think of what's the name of these teams. These teams that you see in the Champions League, you're thinking, oh, great draw, and then you go there. You go there on the way there. You scrape a 1-0. The team begins with
Mad.
Nah, break our hearts, man.
Yeah, words. We'll be here all night, fam.
And you know what's funny? He might even say it, and you won't even have a clue.
Nah, I feel like we'll recognize it, fam. Because again, there's so many of them teams that it's just like, oh yeah, we see them.
The teams that think it's
Maribor. There we go. There's no way you're not looking Maribor.
You know what's funny? People that will be good at a quiz like that is them Europa League people that love it. Like when West Ham will know because they'll be like, oh, away there at Maribor, like, and you know they're not in they don't play Europe every year, so they're like, ooh, they're like,
yeah,
we've got to savor this.
They remember their journey. They're gonna remember that journey.
Big teams take it for granted. Big teams take it for granted.
How many teams play in the Australia League? Look at the thing that he said. I'll give you one last easy question. How many teams play in the Australian League? I'm gonna go 8.
12. You know what's funny about that? How do you watch Australian football? Like what platform? How do you? What's Australian League? What's even the name of the league? That's even a harder question.
A-League, to be fair. A-League.
A-League, okay. Anyway.
I'm pissed I never went to Australian match while I was out there.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Shout out, Shem. We got the dub.
Fair enough. Australia's on TNT, yeah.
Yeah, he told us to
we need to get you. We need to get you. When we're doing an event, we need to get you a woman, Nathan. There's loads there's loads to pick from, man. Don't worry, there's plenty of women out there. Let's wrap this up. That's been us. Thanks, Nathan, once again for the quiz. We love it. Love the effort. Appreciate you. So yeah. So I mean 6 a.m. Yeah, we need to get you in it. My missus is doing a wine event. There's gonna be loads of brownings there. We're gonna get you a ticket, man. You need to get your missus. Look after you real good. Can't be having you up at 6 a.m. watching the A-League, man. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Thank you for the quiz. Thanks for the comments, guys. Hope you have a great week. We will see you back. Are we doing a midweek? Is there a point? To be fair, it's just the games in hand. We can't even do a midweek. We'll see you after the North London derby on Sunday.
That's on Sunday, isn't it?
Yeah, Sunday the 28th. We'll see you in the North London derby. Julie will be back.
These niggas there, fam, bro. Talk to him.
We'll see you after the North London derby. Peace, everyone. Love.
David De Gea, 7 shots on target,
Say
7
looking like
goals.
he's trying to
You're in goal.
wing this one into
Let's
the
go!
top.
Get now!